What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have to talk about the massive, and I mean massive drop that has pretty much taken over every single cryptocurrency, including the S&P 500. So today we're going to be looking at XRP, we're going to be looking at Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. And as you guys can see here, we've seen a massive drop and a massive correction, one that we've anticipated and we're waiting for to the downside here. We confirmed closing below a very vital support, which incentivized and hinted at a correction to the downside here, which is why we shorted this. And as you guys can see, we fell all the way down to bottom support, retesting 33 cents on XRP. Ethereum fell from top of 1840 all the way to 1600. We even have Bitcoin, which fell from a high of 25K all the way down to $20,000. And the S&P 500 is beautifully starting to correct downward. So I'm getting excited to see all of these cryptocurrencies start to slide down lower. We're going to try to figure out where bottom is for this short-term dip. And as you guys know, and I've been saying this consistently here on the channel, we're looking for the bottom. We're looking for the dip. This is going to be a short-term correction that is not going to last long. We had this dip, I believe this was Friday, so yesterday. Now we have the weekend, so we're not going to see crypto or the S&P 500 really see much movement. That's usually the case here, but we're going to most likely see a small reversal, like we're starting to see a healthy pullback. I'll explain why that is in a minute. To the downside, and then we'll start to head up even higher, probably breaking through our previous highs for the month of August here. So I'm quite excited to see that. As you guys know, we've shown this yesterday. We dropped a video saying today is the day, why we're actually seeing this mega drop and correction and dump to the downside here, this major short position that we took advantage of. So I'm extremely excited to get into that in today's video with you. But with all that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, first and foremost, before I dive into the technical analysis, as you guys know, or maybe for those that don't know, I do have a Patreon where I post all my cryptocurrency trades. If you missed the opportunity to actually short or get involved in the trade that we just so happened to have, I believe yesterday, you can see this mega dump that we had, which was all posted on Patreon for you guys to know prior to me, having it up on YouTube, because sometimes I don't have time to get it up on YouTube, or things happen super quick within the day that I don't post on YouTube because I do one video a day. Maybe I post a video and then something crazy happens after. Patreon is where I post all that stuff so you guys can stay up to date. So make sure to go check this out. We have limited spots remaining, as you guys can see here. 4 tiers for you guys to check out. We have lots of people joining. We're at 51 patrons, just like last week we're at like 40. So now we're at 51. So huge shout out to you guys for joining the Patreon and supporting the Crypto TV channel here. Make sure to go check it out. Link down in the description. Like I said, limited spots are remaining because we can't, we can't give information to every single person. We just don't have the time. My friend and I who run this here. So definitely make sure to go check it out. He'll appreciate it. I'll appreciate it. But to dive into the technical analysis and also to give you guys an update, today's my last day here with this background. So tomorrow the new video will come up and we will be at my normal studio. So I'm excited to see that and have that. We got a lot of information coming and I'm going to be really busy next week. But moving forward, as you guys can see, top 10 cryptos, we're starting to slide lower. We've seen mega dumps this week as expected and anticipated here. We were ready to short this on Bityard. We shorted it on Bityard, and we're actually up quite a bit of profit here. And now we obviously took our profits and we're getting ready to potentially swing it to the upside here. We need to figure out if there's going to be more correction to the downside or if we've hit that bottom and now we're going to start to rally to the upside here. But regardless, you can see in the past 7 days, in the past week, Bitcoin went down 13%, Ethereum 17%. BNB 12. We have, Cardano down 20 or 19, Solana down 21%, Polkadot down 21%. We've seen a lot of these cryptos down double digits, 20% for every single thing. And the reason this was happening is because for the weeks prior, we were seeing the opposite happen. We were up 20%, we were up 15% for every single crypto. So the fact that we're seeing us down now is totally natural and expected and anticipated. We were waiting to short this, and I'll show you guys that right now. As you guys know, we've been tracking a beautiful ascending fractal on these cryptocurrencies with higher lows and higher highs. So you can see for XRP here, since the beginning of June, we've had this beautiful higher low formation here with major swings and major uncertainty. And then we started to kind of fill in the gap here with a bottom support, a price floor. And as we filled this in, we figured, okay, we need to see how this plays out. We have major retests of resistance. You can see over and over and over again, 3 at the top here. We have 3 at the bottom here of supports, or even 4. And we discussed trust, this is the ascending fractal that we're dealing with here. When this is broken, that would confirm mega volume. Yes, we've made a few trades inside this channel here. There's plenty of trades to make inside this channel, but this is more moderate to aggressive style of trading, which I don't normally preach on my channel here, more just conservative trading. But sometimes we get bored and, we don't want to wait for this whole thing to fill in for this one opportunity that happens here. So we do make a few moderate to aggressive trades inside of it, which is totally fine. And we have made some profit. We've also lost a little bit here and there. But again, full transparency, it does happen. That's part of it. You win some, you lose some, but the goal is to win more than what you lose. However, we also say the biggest thing, and for those conservative traders like myself, what we wait for is the prime opportunity, the big volume injections that come. I've been in cryptocurrency for like 7 years now, or since, 2016 into 2017. So 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 7 years. So we could say 6 to 7 that I've been literally every single day. You can scroll back on my channel here, following and watching and making daily videos on crypto. So even if these, charts and patterns that we find aren't accurate to a textbook or for the stock market, in the 7 years of doing this, I've found patterns that I recognize myself that maybe others don't for good opportunities to buy in or sell short. And that's why I make these videos for you guys. So what we noticed here was we had a clear, beautiful blue uptrend and a clear resistance here. So we discussed if these are broken, and then we also break through bottom support here, the price floor, that's when we short. And we can also follow this with the uptrend that's formed on the relative strength indicator. And I've used these charts for 6 to 7 years. Did not mean to do that. So it's very easy to continue to trade these and find my own patterns. So we discussed that if we close the daily below our bottom support, our price floor below 37 cents, we would short it. And what did we do on, I believe, Thursday? We closed, or I think Thursday, we closed at 30, like right on the cusp of 37 cents, but it was actually below our support, our price floor here, entering a short position. So we bought in right here for a short opportunity. We broke through our uptrend, which was the biggest reason to short the coin, but then we broke through our price floor, another major reason. So you had two opportunities. You had you had Wednesday, and then you had Thursday. So two opportunities here, but Thursday was really the big case to buy in. And then we did, and we had an immediate mega short to the downside here, falling to the bottom. So now we're retesting the floor. You can also see we're also becoming quite near oversold, 33 on the RSI. It's a good opportunity where we'll potentially see a swing or an uptick to here. Yes, there's possibilities of seeing a correction. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to become mega oversold that quickly. This was enough profit for me to be like, okay, so I don't need to make any big trades now. This is more of a risk to see this. It's more of like this ripple effect where once we immediately fall with mega volume, we tend to see a small, incline back up, and we kind of then stagnate out. So you could try, if you want to be moderate or aggressive, to leverage this to the upside here, but it's a risk you guys have to take. But this was huge. This was a huge opportunity we took advantage of. Same thing on Ethereum. However, we've had less of a fall on it, or we had a big size fall or correction on XRP, less of a fall on Ethereum, but that's only because we've been correcting for quite some time now. We started this correction on the 14th of August here, and now we're at the 20th. And you can see XRP, really, the fall only started on the 19th. So that's why we're seeing this. But ideally, Ethereum from its high has fallen 21%, and XRP from its high has fallen quite a bit too. You can see here, we've fallen maybe from here about 16%. So we're pretty close. And it's why I believe that we're not going to see much more pullback or correction within Ethereum or XRP. And the same thing goes with Bitcoin. I also think Bitcoin's near a bottom too, and I'm going to draw on a price floor right here because I believe strongly this is a support where we've retested on numerous occasions. Honestly, this could be one too. It's definitely tough. Like right where we're trending is kind of an interesting support resistance. It's kind of odd. And scrolling back, if it lets this load here, I don't know. We don't have much retests in the past at this support. Yes, there's resistance here, but we haven't really been spending that much time. Let me go back. I hate when this does this. We haven't been spending much time at the current resistance or support that we're using, so it's quite odd. But the only thing I can use to say this might be the bottom is potentially retesting oversold on the relative strength indicator, which could mean a very small reversal back to the upside, and we'll see how this plays out. Maybe the weekly will get us a better indicator. Maybe I can move this a little bit lower, just like that. That looks a little bit better on the weekly. You can see where support was and where we're retesting right now. So I think that's pretty accurate. Jumping back to the daily here, doesn't look too bad. And then lastly, the S&P. So the S&P is closed for this weekend, but we've been hitting resistance here. We discussed, we became overbought, which is a sign of small, short-term, healthy pullback, which is what we're seeing here. And now we're starting to correct lower. We hit major resistance. We hit major overbought on the RSI. It was a clear indicator we're going to correct. And the reason we saw that more so was because we started to break below our relative strength indicator on the uptrend here, which is a sign of reversal and pullback. So I truly believe there's a little bit more room for the S&P. For us, we're just starting to dip. There's a very good chance we'll fall maybe down a moving average, which just had a golden cross, FYI, which is very exciting and lots of good news. But we we're most likely pulling back to here or here and then correcting up. So it's either going to be this or it's going to be this. It's one of the two, and we'll see how that plays out. Regardless, it's still bullish. We just need to pull back a little bit on the RSI to allow us to head even higher up. So just anticipate that. But as you guys know, all of our trades are done on Bityard, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. As you guys can see here, literally just go over here to Bitcoin. You get all these cryptocurrencies. You can long, you can short, you can do whatever you want. It's really cool. They also offer XRP, which is pretty unique compared to some other cryptocurrency exchanges here. Not many offer XRP, which I've come to find out. Now, I think, did they just redo the website here? They might have done it again because this is different. It used to be a different indicator here. So they definitely updated their website, which is what's causing this to reset. So that's a little bit annoying. I'm going to have to ask them a little bit more about that. It's actually glitching out, but I don't know. I've used Bityard for 2 years now, and they've been totally fine. So I'm just going to message them by clicking help, like what's going on the website here. But it seems like everything's okay, to be honest with you. But with that being said, definitely make sure you go check it out. Even then, they do offer a demo account. And if you don't want to use a demo, they also offer a sign-up bonus after. If you want to just trade with real crypto, you can actually get some free crypto right here. So definitely make sure to go check it out. With that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. See you in tomorrow's video. Peace.